Penis.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, will you take a sip?
I almost forgot to change the title from Session 2 to Session 3.
Session 3-ness.
Oh my god.
I do not apologize for any and all of my transgressions.
Session 3.
So,
Anyway, recap.
you got a
Yeah.
recap for us?
I do. As the group continued on their trek up the mountain, they found that the trail ended and were forced to carry on through the woods. With Kari's excellent map reading, the party stayed on course. That was until they came upon a jaguar that had been sucked dry of blood. Looking up where it had fallen from a tree, they found a feral vampire that then screeched, alerting other feral vampires to the area, and attacked the party. A fight ensued, causing Tavish to be targeted multiple times, but the party won out and eventually put down the vampires. Getting some more distance from the fight as the party trekked onward, they made camp and set up watches. The first night was somewhat peaceful, only Tavish spying a pair of eyes watching him, giggling as he stuck out his tongue. It was in the morning that Kari discovered a drawn picture of Tavish left by an unknown artist. It was during the second night's watch that Tavish meets Vanya. After exchanging courtesies, Kari also meets Vanya and was revealed that the party is in her area to watch. As Vanya bid farewell to both Tavish and Kari, Kari returns to watching for the last shift of the night, and that is where we begin.
Yeah. So, all y'all got your snooze on. And, you might have a stalker. You know, who knows? Who's doing the awakening first?
Kari already awake?
And then it would be Poppyseed.
Tavish is last.
I feel like Tavish is one of those that's always last.
Oh, 100%.
He'll sleep until woken up.
He's quietly croaking in like a little... Always digs out a hole and then pours some water into it and then just kind of seeps into it. That's his bed.
Yeah. He makes himself into froggy soup.
He croak snores. Yeah. He's frog soup and croak snores.
Which end is up at this?
No matter where you are,
is it snores or is it farts?
Now hold on now. It snores.
He snores.
There are no bubbles in this froggy
If it snores out of his ass, then it's a fart.
Tavish, is a frog's butt watertight?
Actually, I believe frogs breathe out of their ass.
Yeah! So, is it your butt up?
I'm going to plead the fifth on this one.
I'm not touching that.
I'm pretty sure last session you said that you sleep with your ass up in the air.
Yep.
We have footage. We can check.
Oh, I rewatched this already.
Oh, Lord. Alright, froggy ass up.
That's one of the things I remember from last session, Fanina.
I'm so glad that my ass is that memorable.
It also says that frogs can breathe through their skin.
Nice.
Yeah, some frogs can breathe through their skin. There's a lot of weird frog breathing. So Who's waking up Tavish?
I always have to think of new and creative ways to wake him up, don't I?
I mean, if you want to. You don't have to be new and creative about it.
It's a game at this point. If you don't, you lose.
I am going to prestidigitation oh god, where is it? Yes. The smell of freshly fried bacon and wafted over into his area.
Bacon is wafted.
There's an immediate hop out of the hole, just face first into the door. Breakfast? Looking around.
I don't. What do we have?
I smell bacon.
Do you? Oh,
Imme-
weird.
Immediately. That was him.
Ah, you're a snitch.
Shrugs.
You get a
Munch
froggy
nut.
middle finger from Tavish.
Doesn't
At
care.
Poppyseed.
I have
Munching on
to.
another mouth over here.
It's so interesting finding ways on how to wake you up quicker and quicker. This time seemed to be the quickest.
You know, one of these days, I'm gonna forget to happen to turn off my poison when riding on your back.
Oh, one of
I'm gonna
these.
give you a right tummy ache.
One of these days, you're just not gonna ride.
How dare you?
How dare you?
He puts the back of his hand over his head. All right, what are we doing?
Looks at the map reader.
Turns back to the mouse eater.
Just crunching. Huh? Oh, right. Looks at the map while still munching. About how far would they have to go still, Krogan?
You can see that you're probably like a half a day off from getting to where you think a part of the dried out like basin should be.
Yeah, half day if we don't get lost.
Well,
If
that entirely depends on you.
Yes, if. I mean, you can like hold it that. You can do it if you want.
you know what? Fine, I will.
Oh,
Well, if you're taking the map, and you're doing the navigationalizing,
Yep.
I need that roll. I'm Poppyseed.
Yep.
what's your survival, dude? I'm curious.
It's a +1.
Oh, okay.
It's
Right
fine.
there,
We're fine.
me.
Well, total, that's a 16.
Hey.
Hey.
No, that's not bad. Someone roll me a D100.
I don't wanna.
Do it.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, my new dice are right here. I get to roll the cum dice.
Oh, God.
Yes.
so this is Bart then.
Oh, it's the color of the dice.
It's mad
that
funny.
it's a 53.
Is Tavish riding on Poppyseed?
Yes. If Poppyseed allowed it.
Yes.
Okay. Then yes.
So, who wants to roll perception?
Yeehaw.
Y'all gotta roll, because I did survival.
Can I do the sniffception?
Sure, you could sniffception to see what you sniffed enough.
I got a 12.
That is a 15.
What was Tavish's perception again? Sorry.
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you catch a waft of a foreign scent. Um, I am. It's like a mix of a like musky floral scent. And again, one that Kari's never smelt before.
She is going to relay that's new. I don't know. I haven't smelled that before. Weird. And should I follow? Should I stay with y'all? And as she's saying that, she's like, should I stay? Just take off.
Oh, I'm out. Should
We're
have
going.
Should I stay or should I go?
Should put the bell on
Oh,
Put a bell.
Do you guys follow?
Poppyseed, do we follow?
If Kari is going, yeah.
Alright. We be zooming.
You be zooming. Poppyseed, do you notice that you still be zooming in pretty much the right direction still? Maybe just like a little off, but for the most part still on track. You're not gonna get derailed or anything from this. Kari, make me a perception check as you're zooming.
Okay, continue with the sniffceptions. Okay. Fell off the table, hang on. That is a 22.
I would specifically like an
Okay.
an eyeballs perception real quick.
Okay. I'll do that real quick for you. Ooh, that was a 19 on the die. That's a 26.
Okay. So, as the sniffception gets stronger, you are able to notice before actually sniffing your way like directly on top of her. You stop as you notice maybe 15, 20 feet out from you is this woman. You can see through her. She that for your game? Oh no, he's got his headphones in. I just heard him say fuck. And I thought it was in the description of being able to see through the woman, but no, it was his game. She has longer hair. You can see pointy ears kind of sticking out the hair. She looks like she's got a like lab coat sort of outfit, like a would have been in like a doctor's office sort of, or like apothecary setting. Is what you would assume from the outfit. But all of her tones are very, very muted. It's not like she's colorless. They're just very, very desaturated, I think would be the right term. And you can see through her. Also, now that you are this good, it feels colder.
Yeah, she's going to just stop dead in her tracks. What? And just point it out at the others. Like, she's quiet because she doesn't want to get attention to herself yet. But she'll point. It's like she just points. Like,
Points. I've got to roll for the perception of the trotting up.
Got it.
As you're hush hush, and the others, they are quiet, but not. I would assume as you're in chase, Poppy, like chasing after Kari. There were no thoughts specifically of let's be stealthy quiet. It's let's not lose this lizard.
Absolutely not.
Therefore, I'm pretty certain a 17 on the die, having not added anything to it yet, would definitely hear a horse coming.
Yeah.
So this entity kind of turns around slowly. Kari, I would say you would kind of see her because you're like you would be in the process of pointing her out as she like turns. Roll. You all can roll me a stealth. However, Poppyseed and Tavish would be at disadvantage to kind of try and quickly hide.
Well, that's an
21.
18 on the first roll, and that's a nat 1 on the second. Let's go.
I rolled 7 for both, brother.
Oh my god.
I had a 7 for both. Let's fucking go. Just rolling.
I imagine it's a stop, but it's too strong of a stop with a wear, and your front hoof. You're standing on something uneven. The ground gives out a little bit. You tip forward. Tavish goes flying forward because he's not hanging on at all. Because he's looking around too. He was in the middle of gonna do like a hop up sort of thing to like investigate or whatnot, and instead just gets launched. And now Tavish, you're sitting on the ground like 5 foot in front of this ghost woman.
Hello.
I love that this is the second time that you've just gone, hello.
He didn't learn his lesson the first time. He's got to do it again. Please be gentle, Groven.
There is like as you come, there is at first like an immediate, almost like wispy flare up of like those like ghosty bluey white tendrils that you kind of like see in a lot of games or movies. That sort of kind of like ignites around her as she looks very, very defensive at first when you come flinging at her.
Fair.
And there's like a bit of a hiss sort of vibes. But then that like slowly kind of goes away with the high. And head tilts from one side to the other as if she's trying to figure out what you are. There's still that almost like a defensive pose. Yeah, that's what you see. I would say that's what Kari sees, and Poppyseed, I would say that's what you see while. Or you don't like. Are you looking while trying to get like steady yourself, or are you just trying to steady yourself and not actually looking? That's up to you.
No, I'm looking. I figured I would have like seen the thing and then tried to stop quickly, and that's how this whole thing like went down.
That's how that whole thing happened. Yeah. So kind of you witness this kind of interaction. How do you all wish to proceed?
Kari is not seen. Kari is hidden.
Poppyseed
That is true.
is waiting to see if there's any aggression from this thing towards Tavish.
Tavish is nonchalantly going to get up off the ground and brush himself off, and then turn back and look at Poppyseed and just be like, "So what was the cause for the dismount?" So funny.
I think it was rider error.
Alright, that's fair. Where'd the lizard go?
Do we have to? Oh, right. Here we go. Kari. Kari, here, girl.
Tavish turns back and looks at the ghost. Do you happen to see where the lizard went?
as Haunt starts calling out for Kari, there's a little bit of like a startled flinch. From Ghosty. And then Tavish, when you turn and ask that, there is a look of utter confusion. And do any of you speak Elven or know Elvish?
Nope.
I do.
I do.
Oh, fuck.
So I wanted to start this out with, this would be like the equivalent of someone using like ye olde Renaissance-y language today. Like sort of vibes, like it's still English, but it's like ye olde daisies English. So you can understand, same vibes. This is ye olde days, like Elven, but like Elven has advanced quite a bit, so it sounds kind of funny, but you get the gist, sort of thing. It's more of a, oh man, we haven't used like that term in like this many generations. That is old news. We use bro now, or like, whatever, terms change and shit.
They're stuck in the future era.
But this ghost woman, she looks utterly confused and asks, "What is a Kari?"
Well, if she came out, I could tell you. Could I also, like, respond in that sort of, dialect?
I would say with your background on things, like you would know enough. Like I would say you could.
I could be like, if doth Kari please enter the range
Show
of what we
thyself.
are. Show thyself.
Contextualize thyself.
Kari barely peeks her head out from somewhere. Kari does not wish to show thyself. And just pops back into the
Doth lizard wishes to remain a mystery. Actress.
Kari is a feathered lizard folk.
just from the bushes. Hi.
There.
Is all this in Elvish?
Yes, yeah. Poppyseed would have had to respond in Elvish. Yeah.
I was just looking back and forth. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's not gonna say anything.
I'm sorry, I can't cast comprehend languages on you because it's a ritual and that would take me 10 minutes.
Conversation's over by then.
Does he look confused?
No, he's looking back and forth and nodding like he understands.
Oh my god.
It's just a good morrow, fine feathered lizard. I think that's.
She's gonna, like, once it's addressed, she's just gonna step out.
There is a very like hesitant, like takes a few steps back as Kari takes a few steps out.
Feather, and I am a lizard. Don't ask me how this works, I don't know either.
And Poppyseed will turn towards the woman. May I bid for thy name?
Oh, where the frick is her name at? You know, this is one of those moments where I thought about this whole scenario. I thought about this earlier today, and I was like thinking it out and planning it in my head and like making mental notes. Did I try and once find the notes with her name on them? No, not whatsoever. I am a genius. Was her name ever given out? I thought at one point someone got her name. Not the near Beth notes. Where are the notes for that temple? Nope. Is it in this? Do. Nope. Too far. That's the creation story. That's not the right thing. There's the deed to Panner's place. Mina's character sheet. There's Hexus. Where the frick did I put? there's Namathoth's character sheet.
So, wifey.
Where did the map for that go? That dungeon map has her name on it. And I cannot find that dungeon map.
Uh-oh.
Welp. Time to rename her and then
Change it later.
retcon it later when I actually find it.
Untitled Ghostly Woman 1.
Um. Do. She says her name is Idrael.
And what brings you to this area?
She looks around confused and goes, I'm lost? Stuck, maybe? Sometimes there's just nothingness, and then sometimes I am wandering this forest in search of something. I'm missing something. And I'm lost. I don't know where this is.
In common, I will tell Tavish that she is lost and she is looking for something, but she doesn't know what.
Oh, thank. Oh, thank. I had no idea what was going on the entire time.
Right.
What? Mm, she being known as an undead.
I would say that it would be a common like connection. Oh, ghost spookily, must be an undead sort of
Yeah.
like thought process.
I was gonna say if if that kind is familiar to Kari. To kind of help understand more.
Um I would say it would be more like spooky stories told in the night sort of vibes. Like all ghosts go boo.
Yes. Hmm. Don't remember what you're looking for in your last here. Don't you don't remember anything else?
Sometimes I remember an explosion.
There is just a look of concern on Poppyseed's face.
Hmm.
It's a long shot, but Poppyseed's gonna pull out the very old card that he found on the vampire to show to her. doth thou knowest of here?
Her eyes go wide, and she like tries to grab it, but her hand just goes completely through it, and you feel it is like your hands are the coldest they've ever been in your entire life. And there's like a frown when she realizes that she can't actually like grab it to like move it closer. So then she walks up like a little. She gets a bit closer to you, so it's in better viewpoint.
Oh, well,
The little card.
okay, well, I mean, I can, here, how about, he casts Mage Hand, and he holds it up with the Mage Hand.
And she, her eyes, there's a look of acknowledgement, like, and I recognize this. And she looks to you and goes, not the right clearance. Though, how did you get his tag?
I found it.
Fine. Stuff. My alarm for the kiddo went off. She goes, that's very peculiar, as that is a dismissal offense. Oops.
Poppyseed just shrugs.
Dismissal?
Let go. No longer working in the establishment.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Are you trying to find that place?
It's why didn't I know this before? It's where I worked.
Do you think that's where the explosion happened?
I would hope not. Otherwise there would be a lot of there's a darkness that comes over her form. And she begins to flicker in and out in some random spots around you guys. in different positions. Some it's just kneeling on the ground wailing, and then that blinks out. Another one is her spinning and like looking around frantically before blinking out again. Another she's crying out, it burns, and disappears. And then there's another that is just frantically looking about. Where's my body? Where's my body? Where's my body? Just looking around place, and that blinks out. And all of these are blinking in and out haphazardly over and over again, um, before she just vanishes completely. Close that and push it back into the...
Goodbye.
So, do we want to talk about what that was about, or I'm going to put that away in the trauma folder and not talk about that for a while?
I mean, we just found Spooky, and that's about it. Like something you hear from a scary movie or scary story. Scary movie. Oh yeah.
Is there anything on the ground that she left?
There is not. Like right where she was standing, when she was talking to you, there's nothing on the ground there.
Well,
I guess there's some truth to those stories.
Well, seeing as she's not here anymore, we could possibly just keep carrying on. Maybe watch out for exploded facilities.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so keep an eye out for ruins and rubble. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And vampires.
Let's try
Yeah.
not to run any more of those. Those kind of hurt a lot.
Well, one just kind of body slammed you from a tree, so yeah.
Turned me into a juicy little froggy steak.
Tried to anyway.
That he did. He tried to. Climbs back up on Poppyseed. All right, let's go.
Sure you don't fly off this time.
Would you? What?
Make sure you don't run off this time.
I was just about to say. And am I keeping the map, or would you like it back?
Up to you.
How lucky as a player do I feel?
That
I was
is
going
the
to say,
question.
I say give it to her. Gives her something to do without making her run off.
Poppyseed knows better, so yeah, he'll hand carry the map.
Ah.
He's smart enough to know.
Fine.
I mean, it's not my area of expertise. If you really want us to get lost, I can give it another go.
If really wanted us to get lost, I'd give it to the frog.
I'll have you know, I'm great with maps.
Uh-huh.
Poppyseed holds the map back to Tavish.
You want Tavish to do it? I'll fucking do it.
I know we're getting more survival checks out of spite.
All right. Tavish is going to snatch the map away. And I'm going to roll a 10 on the dice. Well, 10 total.
Beautiful. I mean, you don't necessarily lead them through the shortest from point A to point B. But you don't get them like everybody lost or anything.
We took the scenic route.
Yep.
Yeah, you took the scenic route. Filler picture, so the name doesn't get lost. You continue on your way, and eventually, through the trees, you begin to see an area where you can tell what used to be kind of, well, I call it a beachy area. Because like that's the sandy spot on the side of the lakes. It's not like a big beach or anything. But you kind of get that like small strip of land vibes. And then you can see the land dipping, and it is filled with like smaller, like shrubby plants, but no trees have filled in where you can tell was water. Um, and you can kind of follow the path of this where this water would have flowed through the forest, and it is fairly overgrown when it like narrows, when it gets to more narrow parts. But as you continue and kind of get through the trees proper, you are able to actually look up to the cliffside and kind of up it where what would have been a huge waterfall would have been. And you can see along the sides of the waterfall in places very cracked, very broken chunks, but all the way up the sides are actually very detailed carvings. There are carvings of these people that roll. Yeah, make all y'all's make your first religion checks to see how much you remember reading at um Alros's cottage.
That
Oh, lovely.
is a 17.
16.
Also a 17.
As you look over the whole thing, you start to remember a few descriptions of the gods, and you're realizing that this is carvings of them in great detail up the sides of the waterfall, and there are there's one pillar that is still standing fully, and there are in the ground, kind of at the base of the waterfall, there are pieces that you could kind of make out must have been like an archway that was built over the top of the waterfall up there. And like you really, this must have been some form of maybe temple or a holy place to visit. At some point, this spot meant a lot to people.
Is there still an active waterfall?
No, there is no water.
Okay. Well, we're here. What now? Go exploring?
Out there, look around, maybe find some clues.
Can see what we see. And if we don't find anything, we can always set up camp and then, keep searching around till we do find something.
Yeah.
Seems quiet enough here.
If
Alrighty.
if you guys want the ability to read any language, and you don't mind waiting, I can always ritually cast those so that you have at least an hour if you find something in that time.
Hey, we've got time to kill, might as well.
I will ritually cast comprehend languages for us all. Then.
Alrighty. So, who's looking around? Where? What?
Check it out, that dried waterfall.
Excuse me.
You said that there was some broken pieces at the bottom of where the waterfall would be?
Yeah, so there are. So basically, the whole thing does have pieces that have just eroded away, fallen apart via time. But the pieces that were larger that had fallen are from the arch, that are still there from the arch. At the very top of the waterfall, fell what would be down into the basin where you guys are at.
Is there a way that we can walk up to the top of the waterfall, or is it just a sheer cliff?
You
Yeah,
can
I climb
climb
it?
up.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
fuck
climb up.
Nah.
yeah. I got climbing speed. Let's go.
All right. Well, all right. You go ahead then.
Tavish is gonna crack his knuckles. All right, let's get to climbing then. He's gonna froggy climb up top. Why is this shit dry? Let's find out. We're scientists.
I guess while Tavish is doing that, I'm just gonna investigate the like the recess behind the waterfall.
Yeah, kind of what the divots that waterfalls usually create behind themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look around that. Tavish, are you looking around as you're climbing? Are you being careful about what you grab? How are you going up?
Seeing as how this used to be like the edge of a waterfall, yeah, he's gonna be a little bit careful about what he grabs, just because this is dry, but it had moving water at some point, so it's probably weak and crumbly in certain spots. So he's gonna take his time, because he's sticky. He can afford to be sticky. But
Are
not
you using the carved parts for support? Or are you just using natural side?
just the natural side. He's not gonna climb up the statues or anything. Carvings and whatnot.
Okie dokie then. You climb your way up to the top. Lulu, those oyster crackers are not for you. Those are not cat treats.
Mother, I desire oyster crackers.
Kari, what are you looking over? What are you exploring?
You said, okay, so Poppyseed, you're looking at where it's broken, you said?
I'm looking behind the waterfall. Tavish is going
Okay.
up to the top. And wherever you would like to go.
You said that there was pieces that were broken, like fallen, Croven?
Yeah. Okay,
She's,
so I'm gonna.
she's gonna look over those. Because Tavish is going to where the source of the break was, right? Where they had
Yeah,
where it
Tavish is
broken off.
climbing up.
Yeah.
Go to the top, baby.
I'm trying to draw like the shittiest example. Of like, it's so bad. It's such a bad drawing. But this is what you guys get. But again, there's no water, but I can't think of how to draw that and make it clear. So I made lines for where the water would have been rushing down via waterfall. Oh, I loaded sideways. Oh, goody. So the stick figure people are the carvings. The rectangle at the top, that's part of the pillar that's still standing. The pillar that would have gone to what you can kind of tell is an archway by the rectangle-y bits of clearly carved stone that are in the bottom basin there. Let me. How do I? Oops. No. There we go. Just rotate that. And then put a little drawing dot. Where Tavish is going up here. You were going to explore over there. So we got a blue squiggle for Poppyseed for where he was going to kind of look in. And then we got a green squiggle for Tavish at the top because he was going to climb up to the top and explore. And Kiara, you're looking somewhere in between, wherever you want to go and explore.
So she's just gone again. I'm just kidding. No, wherever the pieces are, she's gonna try and see the pieces on the bottom. If she has to, if there's swim, she has to swim. If she can swim.
No, again, there's no water. It is completely dry. There is no swim. Just dry and sad. So roll me your perceptions or investigations.
This dice. 16.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I rolled an 8. That was investigation, by the way.
Here it is. I thought I lost my dice to the void. That is an 18.
18.
Investigation.
From Kari. And what about you, froggy dude?
I rolled a 4 investigation. Can I roll perception instead?
You can roll perception too.
That's a 14.
I imagine you climb up there, pick up a rock, and it's just like, this is a rock. All right, and then you hug it over your shoulder, like, but down the freaking
Yeah.
waterfall.
Yeah. He just like picks it up and just goes, "Damn, this rock is dry as hell." All right. Chucks it over his shoulder and keeps walking onwards.
Yes.
Clatters below.
It's the rock of weather telling.
The
Nearly
rock
hits
is
Poppy.
dry, therefore the river is dry. I've made my observation and no one can tell me otherwise.
Like the rock that tells the weather.
Yep. The rock is gone. It's extreme weather.
The rock is swinging, it's windy. If the rock is wet, it's raining. Oh, it's so good. What's your perception? What was your
14.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
I lost it in the walls.
Yes, fair.
Okay. Kari,
Yes.
you are looking over these pieces, which, some of them you are looking at and going, okay, this needed a team to move, or huge people, or magic, or something. Like, you're looking at it going, okay, how the fuck did this happen? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you, let me see. Um, I'm trying to figure out how much something is fucked up from time. Um, 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 you work out. Um, do. Do. There we go. Part you see te or te. There's a worn away bit um. A capital E, more worn away bit, an M and E, more worn away, and then a U and an M. I also sent it to you in your character chat.
Yeah.
Poppyseed. You notice a almost like a spot about a hair over halfway up the waterfall where it like scoops inward a bit more before going up again. But other than that, like in the recess of the waterfall itself, like ground level there, it just looks like your standard old rocks and dirt. But again, when like looking up and kind of observing, you see, from edge to edge all the way across, there's that like dig inward before it starts going up again.
Well, I know how to get up there. But I will wait to notify the others after they are done with their searching.
There's searching. Tavish.
Yo.
You, after you're done hucking that rock over your shoulder, you actually like look up and back a bit, and you actually see walls. You see walls. You would note that this would have been like a narrower but deep river that fed the waterfall, and it you would be able to kind of hop around and move a bit to be able to like assess this. But you would note that the water must have come out of this building, which all the way around, it does have some parts where the walls have caved in a bit, that you could like climb up and then climb into the building, though there is an archway that you can just walk in through that would have been like over the water. And lots of vines growing up over it now. But it's not like it's carved out of the mountain at all. It is freestanding. When you're looking around, like all the way around it, it is just more forest and trees up at this point. Before the mountain starts gradually inclining again, probably a good like 5-10 minute like walk farther out from behind the building sort of thing before you would start going up the mountain again at a gradual incline.
Gotcha. So we have definitely found some ruins of some kind. Upon spotting that, Tavish is going to go over to the edge and just shout down and be like, "So up, found some ruins. Do these look exploded?"
They don't look exploded. They look like fallen from time, or like you can definitely see one spot where there is a like fallen tree that's hit it and damaged it. And like the tree is still leaning there and rotted a bit, sort of vibes.
Gotcha.
But it doesn't look like it was like kaboom exploded from the inside or nothing.
They look a wee bit neglected, but not exploded per se. Looks down to Poppyseed. So, how do we get you up here?
Oh, don't worry. I have a plan.
Okay.
There's also a indent along about halfway up where the waterfall used to be. Something there that I haven't checked out yet. Turns over to Kari. Did you want to go up?
Sure.
Okay. He pats the saddle. Well, come on.
Okay, yeah, my turn.
Once Kari is on, he's gonna cast levitate to go up.
Beautiful.
My Hunt's ride is better than yours.
Your Haunts ride's fucking vertical, brother. Elevator Haunts.
It's like a merry-go-round.
Bro, what kind of
Beautiful.
fucking merry-go-round are you
When
going
Kari
on?
gets on, it's just like, oh, please keep your hands and feet tucked next to the Centaur at all times, and please enjoy your ride.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you float away. Up you go. Um, you said you were, however, pausing at that one spot to try and
Just to see,
look at it a little closer.
yeah, see if there's like a
Um,
tunnel up in there or something.
yeah. Roll a perception check.
Can I help him out since he pointed it out?
Yeah.
Is that giving me the help action, or are you also rolling, Kari?
No, I'm helping you out.
Well,
So help action. Uh-oh.
With advantage, it was still bad.
Mm-hmm.
You could always do the thing.
Yeah, I would like to. Unless you guys think a 4 is gonna find something.
Maybe not.
I mean, technically, you did do the recap like you always do, so you have inspiration.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, how's an 8? I have rolled a nat 1, a 3, and now a 7.
So
Beautiful.
so not a detective Hunt. Got it.
Nope.
Very much so not a detective, Hans.
Yeah.
My
This is...
I rely on others to see stuff for me.
Yeah.
I have the brains, you guys need eyes.
I don't have the brains.
They removed it for dissection.
Yep. I'm all frog legs.
Froggy.
I mean, can I try on my own?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell he's totally just not, like, getting it.
19.
19. You would notice, it's less of a lip and like the other one, how it kind of, I would say, goes in maybe like a foot, like you could stand there. It, not a Hans, a humanoid could stand there comfortably without being afraid they would wobble off. Um, but that's like as deep as that spot is. But then you notice about 8 feet up, it's not another dip, but you do spot a discoloration in the dirt compared to the other dirt.
He is going to be pointing that out. That one looks different. That area looks different. Like a little bit higher. Right there. I can't reach it. I'm small.
He goes up and then down and then back up and then back down. Where?
Gonna like kind of like scooch up closer to him and like just kind of like guides his face a little bit. Like there, up there, up about so high,
Squint.
8 feet.
Squint.
With
Cheetah.
the pointing it out and manhandling of your face. I just imagine Kari, you're sitting on his back, freaking just arms up over his shoulders now, grabbing both sides of his face and pointing his face at the spot.
Yeah, pretty much. You have dinosaur claws on. You're basically on your face. Just there.
Do I see the discoloration?
You do see the discoloration.
Ah. Well, we'll come back to that, and it goes up to the top. Tavish has been waiting.
Alright.
It passed by. It's just like,
you-
but is that ah?
Well,
You
I don't want to go somewhere
float on
with
up.
just us two.
I'm
We'll go check out what Tavish has found, and then we'll come back. I mean, you both can just ride on my back down again.
have to cheer. Damn. Anyways, as soon as they get up, she's like, "Okay, what'd you find?"
You guys get up to the top, and Tavish is just like, it would have taken you fucking longer to climb up here. Jeez. What's the holdup?
We're looking at something. Calm down.
The fuck was so interesting?
Are you in a rush to go somewhere?
I mean, there's ruins right behind me, and I'd kind of like to go explore, but in case there's fucking traps or something, I don't want to go alone.
You're going anywhere unless they grow legs.
My legs are fine, but the ruins, look at them. He just points at them. They're so pretty. They call to me. All right, you're here. Let's go. He starts walking off.
Get after me for just suddenly walking off.
I don't hide.
I'm sorry, you don't notice.
I make it easy to find me.
Yeah, you don't shut up.
Poppyseed starts trotting towards the ruins.
We're going towards the ruin.
Okay.
I don't know if Kari got off or not, but he's going.
Yeah, she hopped off.
Um. Perception, please.
Woo.
Kari. Well, all of
Okay.
you, but Kari, I need specifically to see if you.
21.
22.
Hey.
Hey. We out here.
think it was
3.
yeah, 21.
The horse be just trotting toward the building. The other two of you notice over the top of the archway of the building itself, the entryway, if you will, has worn away and grown over words. You can kind of make out some letters. You get covered over bit. MP, some worn away stuff, a UM, and then LE. Not LE. Dyslexia, at it again. ELEM, a bit overgrown area, OR, some worn away stuff, and then an M.
Jesus. Can we like cut away the overgrowth and or move it away to see what the other things that aren't worn away say?
Since you have a climb speed, you can definitely go up there.
Also got a halberd. Wiggle my stick at it.
Well, no, it would be. The halberd would not be high enough.
Oh shit! All right.
Like you on back of Hans with halberd, that is not tall enough.
I can still levitate up.
You could levitate up if you wanted to.
Get on your tippy hooves.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
I love it.
Oh,
I
God.
will levitate up.
What would I need to roll if I tried to climb it?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Hey, that is a with acrobatics 26.
You get on, you're climbing up. You can help Tavish with some uncovering. How would you like to go about trying to safely remove some of the foliage and like grown on mossy bits and whatnot?
Trumpeting.
Some choppeting.
She's just straight up
Hope we doing
trumpeting.
some choppeting.
Mm-hmm.
The best I can offer is a mage hand in these trying times.
You're levitating for Mr. Hops a lot. You could probably also mage hand if you wanted to, but Tavish and Poppyseed, roll me a sleight of hand to see how well you remove things without damaging things.
12.
I went from an 18 on the dice to a 5. That's 8 total.
Oh, boogity. Alright.
Whack.
How about you, Kari?
Sleight of hand. Wait.
You hear a tink. right next to you.
Thank
Fucking
God.
Tavish is-
stupid veins. Fuck off.
That is a 17.
Nice, nice. Okay. So, um, um,
I will be right back.
do, 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 do. That's what you have now.
Fuck. How badly did they chip off? Did it crumble or did it like come off in a big chunk?
you got you got some pretty I don't know what to call this stone. The only thing that's popping in my head right now is granite, but that's not the right type of look. That's not the right looking stone. You would not be able to read it.
If it came off in a big
The
enough
way
chunk,
it
I was just like, can we pick it back up and put it in the hole I made? If it's crumbled, we're fucked.
Yeah, that was like tink crumble off.
Shit. Well, alright.
Let's do. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Do. No. Do. That. Kari, I'm sending you an updated bit.
Hans is back.
Welcome back. Haunts time.
Mm. Do.
What did I miss?
I am trying to get oops, that's not. There we go. Kari? Are you there, Kari?
Yes.
That's all you're missing now.
Why did I suddenly have Wheel of Fortune vibes with this? I would like to buy a vowel. Anyways.
Yeah, you would be able to tell that you personally, unless you tell the others, are only missing two. You would be able to tell by the spacing that you're looking at 2 letters that you're missing.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll tell the others about it. Like she'll kind of put it together for them. Me and we can guess what letters they're missing? I don't know.
Well, what do you have so far?
I just put it in the main chat so everyone can see. But it's a TEMP unknown letter UM space ELEMEN unknown letter ORUM.
Temporum Elementorum.
Missing 2 letters, not 3.
Ah,
Close.
Temporum Elementorum.
Yeah.
I would have gotten it.
Temper.
Barbarian, right?
Temperified temple. Hi Lulu, what do you want? I don't think this is what she wanted. She's looking at me like, why are you scratching me this way, Mom? No, you've got food, you've got water. I don't understand.
Man, this is a Panda Express.
That's
But yeah, so that's what you pieced together was worded on the broken arch above the waterfall, as well as the archway into this temple.
It sounds.
Ow, Lulu, why
it's-
bite?
It sounds arcane-y. Can I make a check of some kind about what that phrase means?
Sure, yeah. You can roll Arcana or History, whichever you prefer. Either would work.
Use me.
Either are the same modifier.
Use me.
Let's see how bad I scuff the roll. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ.
Today is not your day.
No, it's not. 13.
Might I Well, that's not horrible.
I rolled a 5.
Oh. Is it so low that I should interest you in the pot of inspiration, or will you stick with your 13?
Not yet. I'll stick with my 13.
Okay. You get the gist of Templum kind of sounds like temple. And that Elementorum, yeah, maybe like elements, but anything more than that, that's kind of what you get, like temple elements, element temple, something along those lines, maybe.
Uh-huh. I will share my knowledge with the others.
I know that's what you as a player was probably like thinking already anyways.
Yep.
But there's your confirmation. By the way, in chat, I have seen that Liz fucking lost it at Panda Express. But yeah, y'all going in? Y'all trotting inside? Well, one of you's trotting.
I will cast mage armor on myself before going into an unknown space.
Yeah, she will go in and do the sneakings.
The sneakings.
Halberd out. Let's go.
Oh god. Okay. You can sneak all you want. We'll be the distraction.
Right?
Roll your sneakings for those who are sneaking.
It went from a nat 20 to a 2.
Don't worry. I
Look.
didn't roll any better. That's a 5.
I have
13.
I have a 9. You're going, great.
Y'all, the hall is filled with clip clop, clip clop, as well as like you can't that one big claw toe that you've got. You can't like for some reason keep it from like auto like going to like chunk because of how hard the floor is. And so you just it's clip clop up alongside a step tink of your claws.
Dude, so much better with this. What the hell?
You get used to it.
As you go in, you realize this building, it's very, very open. And you get to a point. Let me rewind a little bit. As you walk in, you would have walked up the dry water bed, but then from there you would have gone up some stairs on either side to go onto the floor proper. Otherwise you would have walked into an area. You would have needed to duck to go into it, but you would have been able to see that it just went in a little bit and then straight down. And you would not be able to have like seen the bottom. So you could only imagine that like down there is where water like pulsed up from to flow down and then into the waterfall. But going up the stairs, you would have found this wide open area. Some of it collapsed from, the outside and being worn down and all that jazz. There is quite a bit of ragged, very dusted over, and some quite broken murals on the walls. And then at the other end, you can see stairs downwards at each side, one of which is toppled over into a bit. You'd have to like climb up some rubble to then go down. The other one still is clear, and it looks like it just keeps going down. If you would like to investigate the pretty pictures, or perception the pretty pictures, let me know.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna snap the pretty pictures.
Check them out.
You said we can investigate them as well, right?
Yeah, and or whichever you prefer.
My first fucking nat 20.
Nice.
Good shit.
The dice
Woo!
does something for once.
What are you using it on?
Investigation.
Okay. Because I will use mine on perception.
Nat 1. Let's go.
Oh, that's funny because I also got a nat 20.
That's fucking great.
So
That is a total of 28, by the way.
And 27 for Kari.
6. That's funny.
That's okay. Take your time.
Tavish, you hyperfixate on this beetle that is like scampering across the floor.
Oh fuck, that looks tasty.
The other two,
Come here, you juicy son of a bitch.
the other two of you, when walking around and looking at the murals on the walls, and maybe even like dusting some of them off to see them better, you see that it's this tail. There is a picture of two entities. One with a lot of like star and moon motif, the other with a lot of sun symbols. in one picture, it's them together, and underneath them is the pictures of the gods. There is then a picture of the two of them kind of looking at the drawing of the world, and the female is has a hand on like her chest and a hand on her stomach, and it's almost like they're conversing about something. There is then a picture of what looks like her. It's almost like a bunch of pictures that kind of go in a swirling line of her traveling through stars, almost as if it's trying to tell that she's crossed a vast distance in the skies. Before it's a picture of her coming across this what's drawn as bigger than her, almost like towering over her, meant to be like so powerful. And her going to this dragon, and them conversing. There's a picture of the her kind of gesturing back towards the other images. And further down there is images of the dragon placing his hand on her stomach, and there being a bit of like a glow motif sort of thing. And art, they kind of do the lines outwards to symbolize like glowing or shining. Night, kiddo. Sleep well, goober. See you in the morning. Oh, I have been double kissed. And she gives a bow, and it depicts the traveling across stars, but backwards. And then there is a drawing of a temple that she goes into, and the next image is her sitting with 4 different eggs in front of her. And then the next image is a picture of 4 distinctly different dragons. And that's kind of where the imagery ends. That's kind of all you can figure out with everything that's there. Welcome to more Dremura lore. Starring y'all this time.
Woo!
Oh, so that's where dragons come from.
Guess so. Wait, Tavish, go.
He said something about beetles.
He's munching.
Off in the corner.
Tavish, should you follow the beetle?
Absolutely.
Why did I
Why do
pick
I
your
have you
Tum-
roll to
Pumbaa?
catch beetle? Roll nature.
Hell yeah.
I just pictured him being Pumbaa.
Why is it my highest flat roll tonight? 15.
You managed to remember the exact best way to sneak up on this bug to be able to perfectly snatch it and munch it.
Alright, if I come at it from the back right side, it has a a blind spot right there. And 3, 2, 1. Internal monologue.
The other two just only hear this horrendous crunch.
Stands back up as if nothing has happened. It howl o'clock.
The Awoo
It's how the
broadcasting
fuck.
system.
Deep in the forests, you can hear the awoo.
It's the wolves.
We're gonna stay in here tonight, right?
Right. We would not let them get the hunt.
That juicy hunt's leg.
Hey, stop looking at my legs.
Hey,
I
stop
mean, that
being
does
so
sound.
juicy.
I mean, that sounds kind of good.
I don't know how to take this.
I'm a lizard.
I'm a frog.
We like foods.
We do.
Last I checked, frogs don't eat horses.
Have you ever seen a frog my size before?
Yes.
Tavish squints. Then you best keep your juicy horse legs to yourself, now shouldn't you?
That's why he rides on you, so he doesn't get near your legs.
Oh no.
So I'm not
He's not-
distracted in combat.
No. He's saying mean things. He doesn't get to ride on me anymore.
I said your legs are juicy. How does that mean?
How is that not mean?
I could say they're dry and stringy. That sounds more offensive than juicy legs. If anything, that's a compliment.
Both of them are bad.
No, one of them I'm saying that your legs would be optimal in consuming.
That doesn't make it any better.
It does. In my book, it does.
The little chomping.
I'm not gonna eat you. I'm just
Motion,
saying
nom, nom, nom.
you're prime for eating. Look, I have juicy frog legs. You have juicy horse legs.
Yeah, the frogs are more spicy though when it comes to the legs.
And she has stringy, gross lizard legs, and no one wants to eat them. That's why she eats mice.
Wiggles her claws.
See? She's all toenails.
Yep.
Takes out his book and writes in, note to self, get alarm spell.
You act like we're going to eat you at night.
Raise his eyebrow.
We're not.
Rude. No, that's rude. If we were going to do it, we'd do it to his face.
You're gonna eat my face?
No, alright. Things have gotten out of hand. I'm going
I
back to
was
this
gonna
beetle.
say you're aiming for his face first.
No, that's not even a horse. That's a human.
I mean, potato,
well.
potato.
Are you made of potatoes?
Mushy.
Squishy. A horse made of potatoes. What a wonderful world.
Hunt.
Potato hunts.
Potato hunts. Potat hunts.
I'm just gonna go over here. Just trots down the hall.
You need to stop stressing him out. It's gonna make his meat more stringy.
Wouldn't want to mash his potatoes.
Do the other two follow down the staired hallway?
Yes. Let's go.
Woo!
Is
Are we
it
going quiet or are we just going
is
like
it getting? Oh, I am not quiet. Clip clop,
horse
clip clop,
downstairs, let's go.
motherfuckers. Is it also getting dark in there?
I have a question.
Oh,
Are the
yeah.
steps big enough for haunts?
It is close to unseeable. It's not doable. It's not comfortable.
Stairs, my mortal enemy.
You need to be on your tippy toes. Your
My tippy hooves.
tippy hooves.
Titty hooves.
Your
Tippy
like
hooves.
ass is so much higher than your head because of the angle you have to go at to make it down the stairs. Really
Oh.
wide haunts made stairs.
Oh, I really could be mean right now, but I won't.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Afraid.
Say,
Because of the tibby hooves comment.
No.
it's because of potato hunts.
It's because of them juicy horse legs.
My word. It eventually like levels out, and you get to you can tell has some like inscription. It's as
Uses
well
her arm
as
feathers.
again it is very dark.
Go get your goggles, and she will be dusting them
I
off with
don't
her
know.
feathers.
I will cast light on Tavish's halberd.
Hey, look at you. You're carrying the Olympic torch now.
I have a big and glowy stick.
You uncover there are four spots. Where is where did it go? One moment. Um, mm, um, where did the one go? What's the one I was just looking at? I had all four saved somewhere. Are they in this one? Well, I look for the last one. The first three. One of them says voiceless it cries, wingless flutters, toothless bites, mouthless mutters. The next section says bright
Cool.
as I must always be fed. And I'm trying to find my last one. What would you where is I'm still looking for my last one. With what you have so far, what are you wanting to do?
So
So
where are these written?
yeah, where are those written?
On the door. They're in like clearly separate spots on the door.
Well, I have one of those. I have this place is a temple for the elements, so I would assume that the elements is what would be related to this.
I would say so, yeah.
I have a theory that the last one, I'm always
There's
hungry,
the last one.
or the third one now.
Sorry. The last one is in the ground, I am nothing, but give me time and I'll be something.
The third one, I'm always hungry, I must be fed, would be related to fire. I do have a fire-related spell.
Need to try.
Okay. Well, stand back just in case something happens. I am going to cast Scorching Ray at the third spot on the door. Groven?
Did it not come through? Hello, hello?
No, I hear you now.
That is so weird.
I did not hear what
I
you
said,
before, though.
those words glow. So the I am always hungry, I must always be fed. When you fireball it, not fireball.
Ah!
Jesus. Not fireball. When you add fire to it, the words glow and they stay glowing.
Kari is gonna go up, and with that type of hunch, she's gonna go to where the first rill is, and as best as she can, just kind of blow out some air.
Blow on it, give it a good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You blow on the words, and they light up.
What would be brightest diamonds with loudest thunder? Do we have any water?
I do.
Can you pour some water?
Hey. He's gonna pull out this little, looks like a water flask, but it's solid. And he's just gonna go stream, and he pours out a gallon of water on top of the words.
My God.
It's like, look, I can do
Well,
this. This is the smallest amount I can produce. It's this or 5 times that.
you make the tiniest waterfall on the words, and the words begin to glow.
Oh.
What's this next one?
Dirt.
The last one.
In the ground, I am nothing. But give me time, and I'll be something.
Is it plants? Plants aren't an element, are they?
Are they?
Are they?
Don't ask Tavish. I have 10 intelligence.
I got 20.
Yeah, smart boy, are they?
Earth is.
Yeah,
But are
I have
plants considered Earth? In the ground, I am nothing, but give me time, I am something. It sounds like plants.
Can Tavish try something?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yes.
What are you gonna
while the
try?
others are trying to decipher whatever the fuck this riddle is, can I like gently tap it with the back, like the handle of the halberd, and cast ensnaring strike to see if the plants do anything? Because it's thorny vines at the point of impact.
You know, I'll take that. That'll work.
It just goes.
Though. Oh, where am I? You all right? Is it hairball time? Yep, it's hairball time. Do, do you need assistance, Worm? She just looked at me like, how the fuck dare you talk to me right now? You do that while they're talking and considering things. And the last one glows, and then the door vanishes.
Guys, good news. Plants are elements.
Ah,
Oh.
I've ended
Oh,
the
that-
age-old debate. It was the chicken that came first.
hey,
Well, I mean, no. Because a chicken would have had to come from a chicken egg.
Tavish just gonna look up at Poppyseed and like tilt his head. Chickens come from the chicken store, Poppyseed. They come from farms.
And where do you think those chickens come from? On the farms.
Bigger
They come from-
chickens.
do I come from a farm?
Are you just saying that chickens reproduce by budding?
Through mitosis, exactly.
Oh dear.
How do you even know that word?
Oh dear.
I heard some man in a big pointy fancy hat say it one time in a tavern. And I've held on to it because it's 3 syllables and it makes me sound fancy.
Are you sure
Mitosis.
Are you sure it didn't say that my toast is cold or something like that?
Oh no, he stubbed. He was there with his relatives, and he stubbed his toe on the table, and he said, "Aye, mitosis." But you know, it sounded big, official, and fancy, so I've took it and run with it, and no one's corrected me since then. So don't be the first, because we're
Wait,
in
we're
the
the
woods, and there are no people around to tell me not to stab you, other than you.
Yeah, don't stab the haunts because then you don't have a ride.
Like I won't do it, but I'll threaten you with it.
So it's an empty threat now.
Why does it matter if the threat is sad inside or not?
Poppyseed just
Oh,
walks
he's
through the
just going
door.
through the door.
If you can't beat them, confuse them.
It's not confusion. It's depression.
What kind of fucking DiGiorno is this? It's not delivery, it's depression.
Uh, it's not delivery, it's depression. Fuck.
Alrighty, the door's not there anymore, but it is open.
Yep.
Let's go in that door hole.
Poppyseed was already through.
Yep.
They left me.
Yep.
As you walk through, there are sconces that light up on the walls. And Tavish, as soon as you step through too, make me a perception check. But everybody can make the perception check.
Yeehaw. 13.
4.
Gosh. Hang on. That's a 22. We've lost Croven to the hip up.
The hip ups. God damn it.
Just remind yourself you are not a fish.
Hiccup or zip up?
Groven, you are not a fish. You do not get hiccups.
I forgot about that one. It's so hilarious.
I have no idea what the context to it is, but you know, it worked for me one time, so I just use it now.
Something, something, evolution, something, something.
The way fish get they have the hiccup thing. There's science. It's
Fish hiccups.
for fish it makes sense. For human it does not.
Hiccups.
But then yeah, some people try and do something evolution. But Tavish, the second you're through, the door reappears behind you.
Oh.
And what Lulu, stop. Just stop. You are now trapped in, not trapped, but you definitely can't go back the way you came in, as it doesn't even look like there was a door there. It just looks like solid wall behind you now, Tavish. But lucky for y'all, there are a couple doors on the other side of tiled floor. How long does the ready the languagey thing last?
An hour.
Poppyseed that spell.
1 hour. And I can always recast it if need be.
You could. I would say it's definitely still under the hour at this point, though. You would also note that it's this lovely tile flooring, but a bit of an like step up, a little bit of a climb up onto the platform that has the doors on the other side. And on that bit of wall are the words survive the trial of elements and be blessed.
Trial of Elements. Would you guys mind waiting another 10 minutes while I cast another spell?
Sure.
I am going to ritually cast Water Breathing.
Ooh.
For the next 24 hours, you can breathe in water. That is up to 10 creatures.
Is that on yourself? Is that for the group?
It's for the
Okay,
whole. It's
I
for the
can
whole
never
group.
remember.
It's for the whole group. It's up to 10 willing creatures.
I can just picture Tavish be like, nope, don't want it.
You can
Just be a dad.
you can breathe out
Nope.
your ass in while you sleep.
Just floating ass up in the water.
Yeah.
No, he's going to take the spell.
I think that's all I have that I can really prepare for now. Unless you guys want dark vision. But that's about it.
I mean, we've got all day, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
As long as it doesn't take too much out of you, we're fine.
No. I mean, yes and no.
Well, come on, load.
Yeah, the choice is yours, Horsey. We have the time. We have an entire day we can waste. So if you want to take some time, sure. As long as you're good enough to fight in case you're, run into something out there, in there.
I'll be fine. I will hold off on the dark vision until we really need it. I mean, I can always cast light again on your sword.
Sword, axe, scythe, pointy, pokey thing.
I can only do it once. If I do it again, it goes away.
Well, all right then.
So, what do the 3 doors look like here?
The doors that are across the tiled floor and up that lip. They looked like they are made out of a very heavy sturdy wood. It is just like a door with a typical turn knob style handle. And the floor itself, it's made out of tiles that are they're fairly big in that the two of you smaller folks could actually stand on one comfortably together. And they have an what looks like more of a nonsensical pattern, so to speak, like it's a pattern but not, of like slightly different tan variations. Like you can clearly tell one tile from the next easily, but they are just kind of different, a handful of different shades of tan.
No markings on the door that differentiate them in any way?
Nope. They all look the same.
Okay. Tavish, pick a door.
That one. Points to the closest one.
They're all exactly the same distance away from you because they're
Shit.
across the room.
The leftmost one.
Door 1.
Door 1. What's behind door number 1?
Time for another shitty drawing.
Ba-da-bum.
Door. You have to go across the tile floor to get to the doors.
I'll crawl on the wall.
You are here. Doors are there. Another shitty drawing incoming.
Hell
Legit, you could.
yeah. Spider-Man crawl across the wall.
Tavish spider crawls all the way to the other side.
Sure.
And
Kari, I don't like this setup.
it is over there now.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't like it one bit.
I'm going to tentatively put a hoof onto the first row, second square on the left.
For sure. And then, because I did not count in that shitty drawing, just so you know, it is a 10 by 10 grid.
10 by 10. Okay. So I would be putting my hoof on A2.
Yeah. That was just a quick squiggle.
Gotcha.
Beautiful. Um. You put your hoof, and everything seems fine.
We're gonna Squid Games this. Okay, Kari, you're next.
Good luck, fucker.
That's the funniest fucking shit.
Where'd it go? I'm gonna try on the last one.
What? Away from me. Okay.
Or what'd you do? A2?
Yeah.
You're gonna step on. You. Yeah, he went on A2.
She's gonna try the next one forward.
So you're gonna kind of like wiggle around him on A2 and then try out B2.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make a deck save.
Oh no.
Flashing out from around the edge of that tile and try to give you the goodest of squozes.
17.
So what is 17? You manage to jump out of the way as many a vine swipe at you and try and like curl up at around the tile at you. And then they end up disappearing back down.
So not B2.
Not B2.
Diagonal. C2.
You have to get across B first to get to C.
I'm sorry, B3. That's my fault.
I was confused. Yeah, you gonna go to B3?
Yeah.
There is a moment as you tentatively step, and then you are fine. B3 is okay.
Haha. Your turn.
Just wait, I'm gonna get all the wrong ones. Let's try C2.
Shadow sunk.
You happen to be perfectly fine.
Woo!
Woo!
Clip clop up. Oh shit. D2.
Roll me a dex save, please.
One of my not great things. But the roll was good. 18.
18. You, it might be one part your hoarseness, as wind whips up from around this tile and tries to blow you around. And you just kind of hunker down your hoarseness and manage to stay put.
Hunker down my hoarseness.
Yep. You hunker down your hoarseness.
Your
I'm guessing
turn.
my turn.
Yep. D2
Why do I
was
picture his
D2 was
hair?
not great.
Why do I picture his hair just blown?
Just everywhere.
It was more like Marilyn Monroe over the sewer grate.
Except Hans.
Yeah, except Hans.
He's
Wait.
gonna try.
It's like this.
Yeah, pretty much. She is going to try D1.
You are enveloped
Okay.
in a bubble of water. You step on the tile and water just shoots up from around it and falls into it. And you are, well, you're breathing fine because of that spell, but you're just in water right now. You are in a rectangle of water.
Well, that means that it's D3, so...
I'm swimming in a bubble.
Yes, Tavish just watching
Yeah,
from up on the
you're
wall.
swimming in a bubble.
So, clip clop over the D3.
You want to roll me a dex save because that's not the right one either.
Fuck, really?
Yup.
Kari, we don't have a path. Oh, that was a 5.
You get singed a little bit as fire whips up. Around that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am sorry. I rolled high on the dice.
That's okay. What is it?
19 fire damage.
Ooh, well, that takes out my shield. I only take 2.
I will note in each column, in each row, there is more than one correct tile, and there's more than one incorrect tile.
We've noticed.
So we started at A2.
We were on C2.
Yeah.
It was A2, B3?
A2, B3, C2. And you're trying to figure out
And
D.
now,
And
now,
so far, incorrect is D1, D2, and D3.
am I
So
still?
C3.
Am I standing on D3 though? Or am I, or was I pushed back?
If you want to be on fire more, you basically would have backed up or would need to move on to a different tile to get the fire to stop being fire.
Oh, okay.
Oh hey, my inhaler came in. So if you would like to sidestep on the D.
Oh.
Or step backwards back into C2. That is up to you.
Hmm. I'm gonna back up to C2. And I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant.
Kari, are you trying to get out of the water bubble or you just stay in there? You just chilling?
Just try to get out.
Roll me a strength check.
This is not good for my feathers.
And also, are you trying to get back out onto C2? Or are you trying to, like, push forward and try an E?
She is going. Why not? Going to try. What was this? E1. She's going to try to get on E2, and that was a net 20 for my strength check.
Nice. Roll me a dex save as plants try and get you on E2.
You know, I was thinking about jumping
And
over
let
there.
me
I'm glad I
know
didn't.
where you are going. Are you
Oh
Okay, so
God. Oh
that is an
no.
18.
are you
Another 18.
diving back to water?
No, she's jumping forward. She's heading to the door. So
Choose what tile are
E2,
you going to? Are you going
F2. Hey,
forward?
yeah, she's going forward. She's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh
Okay.
shit, oh shit. I'm finding all the wrong ones.
F2, water shoots up again, so you're gonna have to strength through the water. Freaking Poppyseed's just seeing all this shit go off.
I'm just like, what the
So you're now
fuck?
in F2 in water. Are you still like panic chugging along?
Kinda. She's if it's the water bottle again, like he has to like it's another strength check, right? Is it water? Is it the bubble again, or
Like,
is it just water?
yeah, it's another strength check.
Oh, it's okay.
It's that same like floor to ceiling bubble thing.
Let me check again. That was an 11.
11. You are having a
Oh.
back once with the unseen servant.
Yep.
I need to read unseen servant.
I can send the screenshot.
It's loading. Okay, this creature. This spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command. The spell ends. Existence in an unoccupied space within range. It's an AC of 10 and 1 hit point. Oh no.
Yep.
Command it to move or interact with an object. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, what are you doing with this guy?
I'm gonna have it appear on D4.
D4.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
All right. I'm gonna jump onto D4 then.
Roll me in acrobatics or athletics, whichever you prefer.
I'll do athletics. Well, I'm just gonna set this dice off to the side here. That was a 2 for a total of 4.
Oh,
So
for total 4.
mm-hmm.
Do you want to use a thing or?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do a thing.
All right.
Let's get wild.
Let's get wild.
Yep.
I gotta pull up a chart.
Yep.
Make your roll with advantage.
I'm rolling with the purple dice now. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Thank you,
Yay,
purple
good job.
dice.
Is it this untitled sheet? Nope, it's not that one. Of them, but not what order. Is it this untitled spreadsheet? I should really title my spreadsheet.
You know, with one spell, I could fucking end this right now. But I don't want to.
Roll a D100 for me.
Okay. That's a 35.
35.
Oh no. What now?
This. But you very, 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 very deeply believe your knees are stuck together. No amount of convincing can can tell you otherwise. You do not have the will to like physically put your knees together, but you don't realize you're the one doing it, or at least as knees together as a horse can do.
Yeah, I don't even
Sort of
I don't
vibes.
even know if my knees could bend that direction towards each other as a horse.
Oh no! It's front leg to back leg. That's how
Ah,
it would work.
okay. That's even worse.
I had to picture it for a second. Like, how would this work as a haunt?
Uh,
Yeah, just like lower.
I don't think I could keep. I don't think I could go on.
Why?
My knees.
What's wrong with your knees?
Well, I think it. I think it might have been the tasty comments before, but my knees are stuck together.
GP.
Well, did you say your knees are stuck together?
Yes.
Elaborate.
Look at them.
Aye, their knees.
Yeah, they're stuck together.
Did you did you stand in glue?
I don't know.
Is it-
He's gonna lay down.
Looks over to Kari like, the fuck? You're closer. Unstick his knees.
I'm stuck in a water bubble. What do you want me to do?
Don't you mean?
You can swim.
In springtime. She's just swimming in the bubble.
You're a lot of help, aren't you?
Look at you.
I'm sorry that he decided not to cast another spell so we didn't have to go over to the fucking floor, but I can climb things. Figure it out.
I
You
just
have
hear
feathers, put them to
excuses.
use.
I just hear excuses.
Yeah, all I hear is complaining. See? Doesn't feel good, does it?
Stop arguing with each other. My knees are stuck.
You shut up, sticky knees!
That one's also going it out of context.
Not even head, shoulders, knees, and toes. It's just knees. All the knees.
Head, shoulders, knees are stuck. Knees are stuck.
Poppyseed, knees are stuck. Knees are stuck.
Please release me from this hell. Head, shoulders, knees are stuck. Knees are stuck. All right, well, let's leave the horse here. Leave him to his fate.
I'll be
He's dead
fine.
now. Nope, you're dead.
Can you, like, hop at least?
I
Like a llama.
Hoppy horse.
Hoppy hunts.
Happy hunt? Hoppy hunts.
Hoppy Poppy.
Hop to it. You'd be a pretty prancing little pony.
I can't prance anymore. My knees are stuck.
That's why we're saying hop.
Yep.
I'm gonna send my unseen servant forward 1 square to E4.
E4. Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl to E4.
Just drags himself.
Yep.
I've heard of a bear crawl, never of a haunts crawl.
I mean, technically it's a centaur crawl, because, like, he's definitely dragging himself with, hands and stuff. Because, his horsey hoof parts are glued together or something.
My knees.
Do we have to
Does
put him
that
down?
mean? Does that mean he overheated and they just kind of became glue, or?
Oh, no. The process has already started. He's turning into glue.
I did get set on fire.
Oh, no!
Oh, there you go. I found the problem.
He's become the factory himself. It's a shame. He was such a good horse. Gave great rides. Oh, well. I'm gonna have to put him down.
Do you think we'll get some money out of this saddle?
Forget the money. We finally get to put those juicy horse legs to work.
I could still hit you from here.
Yeah, well, you can't do much if your legs don't work gluey.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at you.
Is that a dex save?
Nope, that's I gotta roll for that.
Fuck.
That's 3 beams coming your way, boy.
Shit. Oh,
Oh my god!
Does a 15 hit you?
God. No.
Well, that one wouldn't hit you. I'm pretty sure a 21 does, though.
I'm being friendly fired.
So those juicy leg comments. That's 8 fire damage.
Ah, crispy.
Having fried chicken legs tonight. But chicken leg.
Fried
frog leg.
legs.
Fried frog leg.
Now you shut up. I'm making my
Learn
way.
to walk. Rubbing the spot on his ass. That's crispy.
Crispy.
Work as a team, they said. It'll be fine, they said.
She says, swimming in a bubble of water.
And that's refreshing.
Could use some water in my ass now that it's burnt.
Too bad I'm the one in the bubble.
Would you like some grease?
I'll flood this entire place. I'll do it right now.
Go ahead.
That's how
We can
it
breathe
is.
water.
Grease.
Fucking, you know what? Tavish pulls up the water thing from before and just holds it above his head and goes, Geyser! And just fucking sprays 30 gallons of water. Just starts splurting.
Sorry, Gordon.
Yeah, splurting water everywhere. And you know
I
what?
need a like. How much?
I was gonna aim it at Poppyseed, but no, I'll be nice.
I don't know. It might help get my knees unstuck.
It pushes you back 15 feet, though, if you fail. Right back to the end.
Okay, that's like. Let me look at it. I'm trying to envision how much water this is.
Oh.
30 feet long and 1 foot wide, if that tells you anything.
It's like dumping an entire bathtub on top of you.
Yeah.
I'm spraying a bathtub out of the corner of the room.
Let's say it would definitely hit the haunts from where
I can
you
aim it at the
are.
haunts.
Yeah.
I'm aiming at the haunts. It's a strength saving throw.
Make your strength.
DC is 13 on this.
DC 13. Oh god, I failed.
Oh no.
That was a 10.
Okay.
I moved back one spot, so I'm safe.
Yeah.
Well, so it says it's a DC 13 strike saving throw. Take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
I am already prone.
Yeah. Well, you took another 1 damage. Hit him with a fire hose.
You hit you with fire, you're putting it out.
Exactly.
Kari swimming.
I check my knees.
They're still sticky.
Fuck!
You can, however, roll me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Does he get advantage because I splashed him with water?
Nope.
Wake
The
up.
splash of water is what allows him to make the save.
God damn, that was a nat 1.
Bruh.
Your knees are now more stuck than they were before.
The water is worse. The water made
You
them
just made
more
him
stuck.
You just made him into more glue.
I don't believe that for a second.
Look! Look at them!
There's nothing wrong with your knees. You're just blind.
No! You're blind if you can't see that my knees are stuck together.
No, I'm a
It's
frog. I can see perfectly fine.
It's like that witch story that where they poured water in her and she just started melting.
You gonna melt their horsey?
No,
Horsey?
I'm not a witch. I'm a wizard.
What's the
He's a witch.
difference?
Can Kari get out of her bubble now?
Fucking don't.
Yeah, then make another strength check. Strength save, I mean.
That's a 18 either way.
Nice. Yeah, you're do you want to escape forward or to one of the sides?
Forward. 'Cause she was on the last square, I think.
And, you were on F2.
Yeah.
So you could either go to F1, F3, or G1, 2, or 3 easily with.
Let's try G3.
G3 is safe. You chose the safe
Yay.
one.
She proceeds to just start shaking the water out of her feathers. So what are we gonna do about Melty Boy over here?
I
mean,
move.
we could
I
always
move
leave 'em.
forward one more square to go back to the safe one I was on before.
Yeah, E4.
E4.
Yeah.
And seeing that Kari was safe on G3, I can make the attempt with my sticky knees to jump it.
You want to make that jump with disadvantage from your sticky knees?
Fuck it, yeah.
I'm worried.
I'll roll at disadvantage.
Make that, we'll say athletics or acrobatics.
First roll is an 18. Second roll is another 18. Oh, yeah.
Nice. You managed to boing yourself over to G3.
Hi again. He
Now,
gonna be checking his knees.
check my knees.
She's checking
Roll a medicine check.
them. She's checking them Hans's knees.
Checking them Hans's knees.
Please, I
That's
beg you.
13.
A 13. For all intents and purposes, to what you can see, They look like regular Hunt's knees. You see nothing wrong with them. You can tell that, like, his front knees are kind of buckling towards his back knees, and his back knees are buckling towards his front knees. But like, and you can't you're not sure why that's happening, because they're not physically glued. They're not touching, but they do have that, like, you. I would say you even go so far as to try and, like, shove them farther apart, and you are hit with the strongest resistance you have ever felt in your life. You cannot force these knees farther apart than they are, as they are trying to come together as strong as they can.
I told you they're stuck.
What kind of messed up posture do you have? Jesus.
Listen, my posture is not on debate here. My knees are stuck together. I got set on fire.
Your knees aren't even touching. How are they stuck?
They're stuck together.
Just walks between the gap. Like, yeah, they're really stuck.
They are.
They're not. There's nothing. You're not turning into glue.
I'm not saying that I'm turning into glue. I'm saying that my knees are stuck together.
There's no reason for them to be stuck. There's nothing on here.
I don't want them to be stuck.
They're not stuck.
But they are!
Shed the non-believer.
Does my unseen servant have to make a check for the jump too?
Yes.
This square is getting crowded.
Or you could have them try one of the F squares. They could get to 3, 4, or 5 without having to do a jump. Or you can attempt the jump.
It would just be a straight roll, I think, right?
I
They have a strength. They have a strength of 2.
We'll call it a flat roll.
I'll have them try and make a jump.
Sorry, still trying to put those knees apart while this is going on.
Ooh, 19.
Your unseen servant makes the jump.
Yes. Okay, minion, go forward 1 step, 1 square.
Forward 1 square.
To H3? Uh-oh, Croven turned robot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Hello. Am I on
there
robot?
You go.
Yep. H3 is safe.
Okay, scuttle forward.
She is moving with him and still trying to unstuck knees. She does not understand.
I am telling you, these things are stuck. Let's try.
You want to make a strength check, Kari, to try and hold one of his back legs back while his front leg goes forward.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice. Poppyseed.
Yeah.
Strength save.
Strength save.
10.
10.
You think Kari has somehow magically fixed one of your knees?
Oh.
As your front leg goes forward and Kari manages to like dig them claws into the ground and hold with all her might as the back leg stays like pops back to where it should be.
Oh. I mean, that's great and all, but I have other knees.
I know you have twice as much as we do.
Yeah.
I can only do this so much.
Please.
But she's putting her entire, like, she's like bear hugging the knees compared to the size of this damn haunt.
Make another strength check.
Yeah, no, that's not one for a 2.
Oh no.
You start to pull and your feet slip and you just face slam into the back of his knee so hard that it makes you see stars. You take 3 bludgeoning damage to your schnoz.
Yeah, I know that constellation. Just literally sitting there like in the cartoons with her head just like totally twirling for a little bit.
Let's go to I2 with the unseen servant.
2, that one happens to be okay.
Yay!
Hey!
As he moves, she is trying again.
Make me that strength check.
That is a 14.
Alright, Poppyseed, strength save.
That's another 10.
It's a lot harder this time, but you do finally get his legs to pop apart. So now he is standing correctly, and his muscles are not trying to stick his knees together. You have fixed the haunts.
Oh,
Stay that
now.
way, or we're gonna have Hans's legs.
What? What do you mean you're gonna have Hound's legs?
Well, if it shows that we can't fix you, then we're gonna need to put you out of your misery.
How close are we to the doors now, Croven? Is there...
You've got one more row of tiles, and then the lip up. That is what Tavish is standing on.
Hmm. Let's try... What do you think, Kari? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
We're on 2.
Yeah, you're on I2.
We're on iTunes. Okay.
Or is the gap
Me.
jumpable?
I would say not from where you are.
Okay.
Let's do number. I'm gonna say 3.
1. Got it.
J3. Okay.
Wow.
So is one of you going on 1 and the other one going on 3?
My unseen servant is going on 1.
And then Kari's going on 3. Funniest fucking shit, you both picked clear ones.
You're both right. Woo! She looks at Tavish, picks a hunt.
I prance on up.
Good job. The hunt isn't gluing anymore.
But I told him if he breaks again, we're just gonna have horse legs.
That
mean,
goes
that's a
the
fair
same for
compromise in my
you
mind.
too.
I don't have
I-
hunch legs.
Don't want to hear shit from you, friendly fire.
Do you run your
What?
mouth? You get hit.
I'm gonna remember that next time we have a vampire on me, and just gonna push them off to you.
They were already on me. I had
And
3
so
of
was
them.
I. Ah, it's fine. You can handle that more next time.
Let's see if I let you ride on the next leg of the journey then.
She's while they're arguing, Kari's looking at her legs, wondering how they got compared to Hunt's legs.
Beautiful.
But yeah, once that one's safe, she's gonna go where Tavish is.
Door number 1.
So you can see my chart.
Make it all the way there and then oh, good
Wow.
lord.
I got real. Wait. Where did we start from? To the right?
The left to right.
From left to right.
Okay.
Yeah, the pink is the end, kind of like hopping up onto a stage, like height difference wise.
Oh, black is the.
That
Okay.
has the doors.
Gotcha.
Black
gotcha,
is the
gotcha.
safe ones that you guys picked. That's why one row doesn't have any black ones because you hopped over it. And Kari was in the white, not in the white, in the blue. The white ones were the safe ones that you guys didn't go, and then red fire tiles, green the plant tiles, yellow the windy tiles, and blue the water tiles. It's beautiful.
Man,
Kind of hard to look at.
look at aisle 10.
But yes, you have made it to the doors. Take your picks. Y'all go through the same door. Y'all opening the doors and looking in.
Want to pick up different ones, or we want to go to the same one at a time?
I mean, no reason to split up unless we feel a little feisty.
I mean, like throwing scorching ray or whatever magic at each other.
Yeah, horse legs. Just
You
like that.
you were sassy too. Stop.
I may have been sassy, but I was not dangerous. Mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
I got the horse wit. That's about it.
So we going to the first door?
Hey.
Let's go then.
First
Alrighty.
door.
Door numero uno. Who's opening the door?
Tavish will do it.
You open the door. It just opens.
Hell yeah.
No zappies. It just opens.
No consequences to my actions yet. Let's go.
Yet.
That's why I said yet.
Eventually. It's not yet. This door opens to where you can see down a long hallway. And you can see coming out of a corner closer to you guys is a pipe. And there are some pipes on the floor and some that are still like mounted onto the wall, and you can see at the other side there is a lever and a slot where it looks like the pipe at the other end goes into the wall but then sticks out in an area that you can see that looks like almost like a thick glass. And the uh the switch is next to that. And you can see something at the very, very bottom of the glassed in area that looks like it has a rope or string, or twine attached to it that goes up and kind of disappears into the wall. And next to this contraption, if you will, is a door that does not have any like handles to it or anything. What do you wish to do? Did I lose you all?
No, we're here.
No, I'm just dumb.
Nope. Like it's silent. Did my Discord die? But it does not. See, y'all are thinking.
So, any thoughts?
A few.
Care to share?
Oh no. He's gonna cross his R's. I want to see what you come up with first.
Oh, I have nothing. My head's empty as fuck.
Oh, you can try harder than that.
I mean, probably. Don't want to, though.
Huh?
Like to hear what the big, smart horse with his gluey legs has in mind.
In a moment.
All right,
What's
very
Kari
clearly.
doing?
As I say, very clearly, the horse has no ideas. Lizard, what's on your mind?
Life is like a hurricane. Um,
Here in Dremura.
so
So,
what's before us? Just a bit of a repeat. Can I half toned out?
So, hallway. End of hallway is door with no handles. Next to door and wall is this like we'll call it a wall mounted terrarium, if you will. Because it's like thick glass, you can see into it. You can't see like through the other side to like in the other room, but you can see into this area through the glass that has something at the bottom that's attached to rope or twine of some sort that goes up into like disappearing through a hole in the top. There is a pipe that goes into it on the other corner of the top that loops into the wall, and then there's a pipe that like pops out of the wall that you guys could like touch on your side that looks close enough that you can infer that's the same pipe. Um, Along that wall are some pipes that are still mounted to the wall. Some that have definitely like loosened and are like half hanging on. There are a few that are on the floor. And then in the other corner where you guys like first walk in, there is a pipe sticking out of kind of the ceiling very like close to the wall on that side. Um Next to the what I'm calling terrarium bit, if you will, has a lever, like a switch.
We need to figure out what that does.
the switch?
Yeah.
Well, it obviously sends something through the pipe. And we have to
Okay.
put the pipes together so that it
Mhm.
flows to whatever is connected to that string, which would go up, thus unlocking the door on the other side of the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're going with the same kind of motif that we've been dealing with, it's probably going to be water.
So, wait, I have a question. You said it's gonna unlock the door if we raise whatever's on the string, right?
Yes?
Just do your fancy little mage hand inside the glass and lift the string yourself. Fuck the puzzle.
I wouldn't be able to get the mage hand up into the hole in the ceiling.
Well, what good is it then?
Ah. It's
Alright, let's
for
build
things
the
that you
pipes.
don't want to know.
Cleaning hooves.
I mean, that is one thing, yes.
Reaching that hard to scratch spot. Alright, let's build this. Build the puzzle. Build the pipes.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and keep it behind Tavish so that when he turns around, it's gonna poke him in the eye.
What do you guys want me to do? These? Ah, fuck you!
Ah, yes, that too.
I'm gonna wet your bed tonight.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
drain all your water.
You can try. I have an unlimited amount.
Not when you're sleeping.
Oh, you're a bitch.
You'll wake up dry.
You're a bitch and you're made of glue.
Not anymore.
You're gonna wake up dead. You try that.
I can't wake up if I'm dead.
How would you know? Have you died?
Do you not know how death works?
Do you?
Yes!
Have you died?
I don't need to die to know how it works.
I don't believe you do. If you haven't died, how can you say so with such certainty?
Because I haven't seen most places, but I know they exist.
I've known people that have died but have shaken it off the next day.
Just kind of like looks at him curiously.
Alright?
I don't think that they've died then.
Well, not for long.
That's not...
If you stay
Poppyseed,
dead for too
Poppyseed's gonna
long,
go investigate the pipes.
He just walks away.
Yup. Bringing my mage hand with me.
Beautiful.
Ah, Kari's
ask
eating.
questions?
Kari's eating a rat. Time to make it taste like wine.
Another one.
Rat from her bag. Munchy crunching. Well, folks, we will actually be having you figuring out this puzzle next session, as it's 10 o'clock, guys.
When the turtles
Woo!
return.
The brain cells.
Hopefully, we need the adults back.
The adultier adults. So they need help put the pipes back together, which in my drawing kind of just looks like noodles. I feel like I just
Macaroni
drew a
piece.
bunch of macaroni on the
It's
paper.
macaroni art.
Macaroni art.
We're putting it back on the fridge. It fell off the fridge.
Yeah.
Fell off the fridge. Oh no. Alright, say good night, people.
Good night, people.
Night.
Morning.